Should have got a Berry Productions bauble. Welcome to Berry Productions, and welcome to a look back at the year of 2022, along with all the video projects that came with it. We have been up to all sorts this year. My first drive of a proper supercar in the form of the really rather excellent McLaren 720S. We embarked on a car versus boat race on the south coast of England. And of course, my first documentary investigating the future of fuel. It has been a busy year and I greatly appreciate you watching. Video is nothing without an audience. So let's have a look back at some of my favourite videos from 2022. Right, mince pie I reckon. Before any car things happened, we kicked off the year by meeting Great British Bake Off winner Giuseppe Delano for a baking masterclass in Bristol, in partnership with the BBC. Then, through the spring, we went silage making in Devon, chasing a busy operating farm by drone. And by the summer, I was extremely excited to finally release my short documentary titled What is the Future of Fuel? The documentary was a genuinely fascinating project, and I've since been eager to revisit some of the people I met whilst producing it. The likes of OXCCU, Zero Petroleum and Professor Peter Dobson, who we'll come to later. As I mentioned, the doc also brought about my first drive in the heart-stopping McLaren 720S. And I thank the owner for their collaboration. Through the summer, the Dory 475 featured in our car versus boat race, set on the English Riviera near Torquay. This was a great production, and I'd like to thank both Charlie and Zach for all their help. My dear Seat Ibiza FR featured once again in this project, and was a trusty, competitive companion. Then, in the autumn sunshine, I headed back to Oxford to once again visit Professor Peter Dobson, OBE, having initially met him earlier in the year during an interview for my Fuel documentary.
Yeah, delighted to see you.
Oh, good. Well, thank you for having us. Pete outlined his opinions as to the cause of climate change, which was a brilliantly interesting discussion and one I hope to revisit again next year and beyond.
Because there's no clouds there to reflect the heat back onto Earth.
Sure, and I've heard before, even as a child, you knew that cloud cover is a bit like a blanket being over land, isn't it?
Absolutely right.
And then, as autumn turned to winter, I had a razz in the first Japanese car on the MBP channel, the Subaru Legacy. Despite whiffing slightly of Devon's farmyards, this was a characterful all-wheel drive saloon, which was a lot of fun to shoot. It sounds fantastic at 5,000 RPM. And there you have it, some of my best bits from 2022. Thank you again for watching. Please do drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you in 2023 for more Berry Productions. Until then, have a very Merry Christmas. Should have got a Berry Productions bauble.